everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Chris and I haven't filmed in such a long time. Well, at least for me, it feels like such a long time. And so first of all, I just want to say hello to everyone who subscribed, that are new subscribers, and to the ones that have been subscribed for me and come to my channel and watches my channel. I just want to say thank you so much. I feel like we're building a really fun community here, and I don't know, that's what it's all about, is building a community and having friends, you know, from different countries and connecting with everyone. And I think that's what YouTube has really done for me. Anyways, you know, I just really want to take that time to say thank you and welcome. And yes, it has been a super duper busy week, and I'm actually getting ready to see my friend. So I figure, you know what, I'm gonna film it. And I've really been trying in the past to film every single day or pre-film, but right now it's back to school season. It's super crazy. So at least I told myself that at least I'm going to commit to once a week. If I can do more, obviously that would be better, but if I can't, I'm not gonna beat myself up for it, and I'm not gonna have any schedule because my life is not conducive to having a schedule right now on YouTube. But that's not something I would love to work on one day. Anyways, longest intro ever. I'm so happy I'm filming again. It is the best hobby in the entire world, is having YouTube. Love it. Okay, so I have my coffee from Starbucks. It's a soy misto that actually I heated up because I actually had a morning coffee after our morning walk with a friend of mine super early, and then my son got me Tim Hortons. So perfect time to film. I can't wait to try out this product. Some of them I've already tried, so yes, I'm gonna show you my haul. Just 1 second, let me go grab it. But first, let's have some coffee. Yes, okay. So right now, the skin is not doing well because extreme weather doesn't really bode well with my skin, and so it's so textured, extra hyperpigmentation, despite the fact I've put sunscreen on. But it's okay. It's life. Life is still good. So let me just get into the video. Okay guys, so this video is a few things. I have my Shoppers Drug Mart bag. I don't even know what to title it yet. We'll both find out at the end. So I went to Shoppers last week, and I have been meaning to try this on camera, but some of these items I've already tried and actually have some thoughts about it. So I was so happy because all this stuff that I got from Shoppers Drug Mart, ow, I just hit my face with the bag. All the things I got from Shoppers Drug Mart actually used my points. I got what? I think $150 worth of points that I used, and that's what I actually used to get my points. So it's essentially free, but I still had to add, I think, $100 more because I exceeded the $150 limit. Anyway, so these are the two most exciting things. I'm so excited. So these are the two items I am the most looking forward to share. The reason why I bought the Naked palette, let's be honest with ourselves, is it was on sale. When I was actually looking into purchasing palettes before, I was really eyeing this palette, but I end up picking up, what was that? The Too Faced Naturals palette. So that's what I end up picking up, and I really love that palette, and it's kind of janky now, so I am planning on repurchasing that with the new, they have a new packaging for it. So I already have my thoughts. I used it yesterday when I went out with my cousin, and this one I haven't used. And I want to compare the formula because, spoiler, I didn't really like this. I've only used it once, but it's too cool tone for me. But anyways, I'm going to elaborate on that later on. But yeah, the main reason for me, the real motivation for me to get this is I really want to try it. As soon as I saw it online, I really was lusting over it. So I figured I really want to try it. And then after that, wow, it's heavy. I love heavy packaging and I love how sleek it is. And I was looking at the reviews online and a lot of people saying, hey, why did they have a travel palette and it's gigantic? To me, it's not gigantic. Ooh, look at that magnet. And there's a mirror, of course. And I love how, like, okay, there's a giant mirror I'm not going to blind you with. But it's a beautiful mirror. And look at these colors. These colors really speak to me. And the undertone really speaks to me. So that's why that was a final push. And it really got great reviews. And when I swatched the jet on the store, I'm like, that's it. I'm sold. I'm going to use my points for it. And I've just been so palette crazy lately. I've just been wanting to try more and more. And it's only been recent that I buy my own palettes because I have a friend who used to work at Sephora and she used to just give me a lot of stuff. So I didn't have to buy them before, but that's okay. Next is, oh, this Fit Me powders. Okay, let me just, you know what I'm gonna do. Let me move my stuff, okay? Let me just move some stuff around. Okay. So let's put this bag here. The Fit Me powders were on sale at Shoppers for $6, 6 Canadian dollars. All the monetary value I will be speaking of will be in Canadian dollars because I live in Canada. So I got the light and the light medium. I already use both of these. Let me just move that like that. I already use both of these, but they seem to be very dark. I got two shades. This is the light and this is the light medium. I'm just gonna swatch it right now. Okay. Okay, so this is the light and this is the light medium. Light, medium, light. I mean, the other one is more pink tone and the other one is warmer, which is kind of nice because I want to see if the pink tone will highlight my under eye better. Because my favorite ride or die powder at the moment is the Patrick Starr's powder and it has a pink hue to it, and I think it really does help. So I've already used this yesterday and my thoughts on it are just like wah wah, like not really a fail. I guess wah wah, that sounds like a fail sound, but it's so-so. It's so-so. I think it's one of those powders I have to use more to really see what I think about it. So we'll find out. I guess today I'm going to use it again. Oh, and you know what else was on sale? This Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation was also on sale, I believe, for 11 Canadian dollars. And I already used it yesterday. I really like the finish of it. It has this nice big gigantic doe foot applicator. The only issue I have is I feel as though it doesn't really absorb too much. So I have to dip in so many times. You will see when I do the demo. What else? Oh, I got this concealer. as well, and it's nice and thick. I think I should have used that concealer when it was a lot more in the summertime. I feel like that would have been better. What else did I get? I think that's about it in terms of makeup. What I want to use today though, what is this? I don't want the clay mask. Okay, primer. Oh, and they gave me a free pure correcting primer. I will try that today. I haven't tried that one. And they gave me a nice generous sample of this Hi-Fi Shine Ultra Cushion Lip Gloss. Ooh, that's interesting. I have been on a hunt for a nice clear lip gloss. I'm wearing the Patrick Star. Let me see if I can find it here. Yes, I can. Okay. I am wearing the Patrick Star Mama Stars lip gloss, and I have just been on a hunt, and that new Fenty Beauty lip gloss is on my cart right now. I'm just like, I don't know if I should get it because I already have this, so we'll see what happens. Because wintertime, I go the opposite. Like summer, liquid lipstick, you know, because you're eating. Well, I mean, we eat every day, but you're out, festival season, you know, you want to have your lipsticks on for longer. But wintertime, since it's makes my skin so dry, I go the opposite, and I just want something glossy, high shine. So I might try that out. Also, we got this Urban Decay Syrup Trouble with 3.7 the lash volume sample, and I will try that today as well. And here it is. Oh, okay. That's really mini. But let's see. Oh, okay. Ooh. That looks like a torture device to me. And it's, you can tell it's a rubber bristles. And I don't do well sometimes with I can't talk. Rubber bristles. So we'll see. I am I'm biased. That's not the word. I like natural bristles better, but I'll give it a shot since they were so generous enough to give me all this wonderful samples. So let's try this stuff on. I can't wait. Hello, I'm back. Let's try the products. So the first thing we're going to try is the correcting primer, Prep and Perfect. And it's pure. Let me just see. Let's just make sure you get a good look. And smooth onto clean, moisturized skin, allowed to dry, then follow with 4-in-1 makeup press mineral makeup. I don't have that, but yeah, that's all it says. It's paraben free and vegan friendly. So how are you guys? How's life? For me, it's just been so crazy, hectic, lots of things to do, but life is good. Universe is good. So yeah, other than that, I'm just gonna slather this on my face. Other than that, you know, it's the same old. Preparing for the week. School week, first week of school. How has it been for those people who have first week of school? How are you guys? How do you feel about it? It was busy. It was successful for us. Everyone was on time. So it's all good. And the teachers are really nice. So far, so good. I mean, there's really nothing else to say about that. In the summertime, I always like to bring in my foundation almost all the way to my chest because, you know, summertime you wear like dress it. Hold on. So in the summertime, I usually like to take my foundation, powder, everything down to my chest, just so if I'm wearing an off-shoulder dress, it's all even. And in the wintertime, I just do all the way here, and that's about it because you know, we have scarves on and sweaters, so that's different ways. It's so interesting, right? Like how our makeup changes season to season, because you do need to adjust it. You can't just have one type of makeup application, because it just all depends on the situation. So, and usually in the summertime, I would powder my face because I want all the oils, extra oils, sweat, and everything else to be absorbed. But because it's fall right now in Toronto, do you see my backdrop? I'm trying to hold on to summer, but yeah, it's cold, it's dry, and it's about to get dry in the winter. So I'm leaning more towards something that's not as matte of a makeup. And yeah, and I don't put powder on. I don't usually put primer, but I figure since they gave it to me, I might as well try it. And we're just gonna shake it. And I threw it. Did this even have a container? I don't think it did, but yeah. It's supposed to be, has some complex in it. That's good for you. So I figure, let me try it. And the thing with this is it has that strong alcohol scent. Do you see what I mean? How I have to go in there so many times just to get enough product out. Or maybe I'm just putting way too much. So let's do that. There you go. And let's blend. Try this Eco Tools angled foundation brush. I haven't tried it and see how it works. And if I know I'm not going to layer so much foundation, I actually like to come in first with a brush just to really stamp that into my skin, almost like make sure it is on my pores, and especially because this is not full coverage, and which is fine. It's okay with me if it's not completely full coverage. I want to take that down just a teeny tiny bit, just so we don't have a mark of demarcation. And then after I put my foundation on, and it doesn't have to be perfect, but as soon as I have my foundation on, use my brush, and then I go in with my beauty blender. Did you guys get anything from the Sephora VIB sale? Let me get my coffee. Grab your snacks, guys. Grab your snacks. It's gonna be fun to get ready with me. Yum, yum, yum. Anyways. Did you guys get anything from the VIB sale or the appreciation sale? I basically just got 2 beauty blenders. I didn't really go bananas. I have to control myself. And that's the reason I didn't buy a lot from the Sephora sale, is because... Why did I not buy? Oh, because I bought a lot of stuff with my points from Shoppers. And I'm like, hey, I know you really want to buy something. You might as well use your points for... Hold on. I really like the finish of this foundation. Even though it is not full coverage, I still really like it. But anyways, let's talk. What I mean, yeah, so when it was the VIB Rouge sale, I got really lots of points from Shoppers. And so basically I just told myself, hey, you do not need to be getting so many things, and if you have points. And also, by the way, some of the stuff from Shoppers in terms of cosmetics and even skincare are also, some, not all, are available at both Sephora and Shoppers Drug Mart. So when that is the case, I prefer to shop at Shoppers simply because the point system is superior. And if you want to know more about this point system, I will link it down below, just so I'm not really good at explaining it. But basically the gist of it, it's a better point system, and you basically can get so many stuff like groceries if you really want to, but I splurged it on makeup. But yeah, so I noticed that with this, because it's not super full coverage, I tried it yesterday in putting 2 layers just to give me more of an even look, and guess what, I really like it. And again, I'm gonna go with my damp beauty blender because I don't want any extra foundation, you know? I do want coverage, but it's okay if some of my blemishes are, you know, showing through. That's okay. I don't mind just trying to be as even with my skin as possible. That's just basically the goal. So, and I got this robe from Amazon. It was like, what, 10 bucks or something? It's pretty decent. It's just very lightweight, which would have been perfect for the summer, but I didn't think to get it until now, and I received it and I'm like, oh, it's really nice. And I got this nice headband from Amazon too. It was so much fun to get it, because now it was so much fun to get it. No, it was nice to get it because it gets my hair out of my face. Okay, do you see that? I really like the finish of that. It's not too yellow. I would even say it leans more on the neutral side, but I still really like it. There you go. That's really nice. There, I really like the finish. Now, let's get into the Master Conceal. This one is super thick. So what I just like to do, I saw Just for Fun Makeup, I think that's her name. I will link her down below. And she really suggested this for dry skin, and I have dry skin. And right now, actually, I don't want to make it so cakey underneath there because I have so much extra texture from the weather. Oh my gosh. So I'm just gonna kind of want to highlight it, but not too much. And also, what did I want to say? In terms of the foundation, you know what I noticed? That this made it apply better than when I used it yesterday. So, good to know. You know what I need to do is I should get a concealer that's the same shade as my skin. That's because this is pretty good coverage, because I can do spot conceal. I never really think of spot concealing. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just lazy. But yeah, I'm just gonna highlight just a teeny tiny bit. And this is really nice. I really like this. Okay, you know what? I'll be back. Let me get my foundation brush. I'm back with my foundation brush, which may or may not be already used. But I need to get more of these. I really recommend the Flawless foundation brush. No, concealer. Is it? Yeah? Yeah. I really recommend this Flawless concealer brush by e.l.f. It really does just pack the foundation in really nicely to where you need it to be. And it's pretty precise. And it's a good price. And again, I'm gonna go back with my beauty blender just to make sure there's no extra concealer underneath there, because we don't want that. We don't want those extra concealer to make it cakey later on. see how much texture I have. Jeez Louise. Okay, and see how that's just slightly brighten my face, and that's what I prefer. I don't want my under eyes to be way too light because I do not want to attract attention to those areas that, you know, are very textured. So what I'm gonna be doing now, my friend, is I'm gonna apply my eyebrows, and that takes a good 20 minutes. So, oh my gosh, something went in my eye. I will see you in the next clip with my eyebrows on. Yes! Oh! Adore! Before I go, let's try the Fit Me. And I'm going to use the shade Light. The shade Light for my under eye. And just slightly set that part. And it's pretty decent. It's not as finely milled as my Patrick Star powder or my actually, texture-wise, it reminds me of the Laura Mercier powder. So, let's see how this texture will do, because in the winter time, I really do want a more finely milled powder. But, hey, not gonna knock on it yet. I'm just gonna do that underneath, and then the rest of our face, we're going to use the other one. It's quite nice, and the packaging is pretty decent for a drugstore. And then we're just gonna do the rest of our face with the other powder. Just kind of blend everything in. Even during the winter time, I like to lightly powder my face. Oh, also, I really like how this shade really just adds dimension to my face. It makes it nice and light and bright. I really like that. So, look at that. That's a beautiful finish. And again, I'll be back now for sure with my eyebrows, and let's chat some more. I have a couple things on my mind that I want to share with you. I'll be back. Hello guys, I am back. I already did, of course, my contour, my blush, because I don't have any new blush to show you, or contour. My eyebrows are the same. So let's move along to the moment I've been waiting for. Let's play with the Urban Decay Born to Run. Let's play with the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. Let's do it. Again, as always, you know, I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So we're just gonna play with this palette. There's so many options, and I can totally see myself traveling with this palette. If you see some hand movements over here, I'm just cleaning my brush. But anyways, because you could do so many looks with this palette, and for me, as I've said in the intro, I don't think this is too big. I think actually this is a really good size of a palette to bring. So I think Breakaway is a matte. Yes. Okay, so let's, oh my gosh, I didn't even set my brows. Actually, it looks pretty set already. I did set my brows. I used concealer to set my brows. Let's try Breakaway and just set our lids and see how that looks. Also, guys, I just wanted to talk about what is going on with in the Philippines right now. Oh, before we discuss that, I just want to say I wanted to compare this palette with the Urban Decay palette and see if there's any differences in the formula. And right away, I already prefer this because the other one was so ashy, I find. So anyways, I mean, not gonna judge it, okay? I'm gonna stop myself from judging it right away from first use. Come on. Okay, I will try for my transition shade Riff. I'm gonna try Riff. But anyways, I want to talk about what's going on in the Philippines right now. The prices are skyrocketing because of inflation. And when I was doing just a very just basic research, is what I found out was that it's one of the reasons why the prices are going high are because of the oil prices. And I think what makes Philippines really vulnerable to the prices going high and going low is because going high and going low. What am I talking about? I think Philippines can easily be affected by the prices is because it's not an oil producing country. And that makes it really vulnerable to the changes in prices in the market. And so what I suggest for Philippines to do is start producing its own natural source of power. So what I mean is that solar power. Philippines is a tropical country which is sunny for the most part of the year, and it kind of baffles me that it doesn't have that implemented yet. Although I must say, I was discussing this with my cousin yesterday when we were out. She was telling me that there are more efforts now into getting that underway, but because it's so extremely expensive, that the people who are able to afford it. Let me just get more of my brushes. I don't have them all here. Wait. My cousin and I were discussing this yesterday, and she said that solar power is getting underway. However, it's very expensive, and so only the ones who can afford it, aka people with money, are able to afford it. And so I think what should be done, in my humble opinion, is the government should be able to subsidize some of the solar power to, okay, I just want to warn everybody. English is my second language. Second, it's hard for me to talk and do makeup at the same time, and I'm probably not even going to show you what shades I'm doing. I'm just going to go probably point it like this one. I'm using Jet. So please be patient with me. I am practicing. That's why, even though I'm not good at it, I keep on doing it and just practicing. So please be patient with me. I'm just here to have a discussion with y'all. Anyhow, so what my cousin was telling me is that that's the issue, right? Is it's so expensive. And so what I suggest is there should be a government initiative on subsidizing. There should be a government initiative of subsidizing solar power, so that way there will be more people who have access to it, and it's good for the environment. Philippines is an island and is one of the countries that are very, very vulnerable to climate change, and they should, if any country should be acting with this right now, one of the countries should be Philippines. And if they just turn and use natural resources, for example, in Norway, They are using garbage as a source of electricity. They burn it, and again, I will link that down below how they do it because I'm not a scientist. All I know that it's working, and that Philippines should be one of the countries who spearhead this. And not only will it be good for the environment, it will be good for the economy. It will be so what's the word? Yeah, it will create jobs. This type of planning, if executed properly, will create jobs because now you're gonna have people who builds the solar power or wind power or whatever. But solar power comes to mind obviously because Philippines is a tropical country, and they will definitely will see the effects of that. And yeah, like I mean, after there was a big storm and all of this garbage was coming in from the harbor, I was just like, oh my gosh, that should be a wake-up call for us, for our fellow Filipinos out there, and say, this is not good. Okay, hold on, I need to get a spray. And say to ourselves, like, damn, like that's not good. We should be taking care of our planet. We should take care of our country because Philippines is so vulnerable to the the raising of the tides of the water. Okay, so I'm trying to think of what would be a good shade for here. I'll do Ignite, I guess. Or Stranded. Well, you know what? Let's do Stranded. Stranded looks really pretty. So I just wet my brush as I usually do for these. Oh my gosh. And let me just make sure it's in that little spot right there. So anyways, guys, what do you think? What are your thoughts on this topic? And also, my cousin was telling me, because she sends money to the Philippines, and so she was telling me, and we were talking about actually sending our cousin to trips as a gift and whatnot. And she was telling me how that usually when the prices of the commodities go up, it also coincides with the rising of conversion rate when you send money back home. But that's is doing the opposite. It's like, I don't know how many dollars it was lower, and I'm like, what? So not only the prices are going up, but the conversion rate is going down. Wow. Again, the people who are affected by this the most are the people who are in need, who already doesn't have that much to begin with. And for me, that's just so sad. That really, truly just make me sad. You know what I mean? That shouldn't, and I'm curious, if you're in the Philippines, can you tell me what is the government doing to amend the situation, if they are doing anything? My cousin was telling me too that Duterte was blaming Trump. Like, I'm sure, because we are in a globalized world right now and we affect each other, but blaming other people and not putting solutions is not really the way to go, in my humble opinion. I really, really like this. Oh my gosh. You know what I should have done? Next time I'm going to try the orange. I'm in love with the formula. OMG. Like, I don't even know. Let me see the Naked palette. Oh my gosh. Yesterday I used the Naked palette. I was just like, whoa. Like, look at just the difference, guys. This, even you can see just from the pressing of the shadows, this is so like ashy looking, and this is like perfection, right? Like, this is more powdery and this is like more pigment. So I'm still gonna play around with this. It was 50% off. I'm still gonna play around with this, but this is just like, yes, It's one of those things. It's like the Nervina palette. I'm so happy I got it. So we're gonna smoke our bottom lashes now. I guess we'll use a little bit of that Blaze, just a teeny tiny bit, to just highlight our brow bone, just a teeny tiny bit. I don't like a super highlighted brow bone. I don't know why. It doesn't flatter my face. I don't know. Am I crazy? But yeah, tell me guys, what do you think? What should be? I keep on closing it. I need to smoke up my bottom lashes. What do you guys think? Like, what should Philippines do? Like, this is not so. Oh my gosh, and that black shade is so creepy. And I like how, yes, it's black and it's buildable, but not like, boom, it's black and you're like, how am I gonna blend this now? It's very blendable. Perfect combination of pigmentation and blendability. This is making me want to buy the Cherry palette by Urban Decay. Oh my gosh, look how beautiful that black. I am loving it, not even gonna lie. Just gonna connect that together, just ever so slightly, because I don't want to like make it too dark. Oh my gosh, guys, this is so pretty. You know what? I'm not even gonna put eyeliner. I just like it the way it is right now at this moment in time. What? Super cool. Let me just get my eyeliner. Hi. Okay. Even on the days where I don't really want to put a lot of makeup, I always like to add this Rimmel Nude. I got this recommendation from Emily Noel. I'm still waiting for her palette to come in the mail. I'm like, oh, where is it? But I like to pop that in, because it does two things for me. Brighten up my eye and make them appear bigger and wider and awake. And it also, yeah, that's it. Brightens it. And just adds that kind of fresh look. Let me just add that black again there. Oh my gosh, you guys. What is going on? It's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, that was like a super simple look that I did too. It was just easy. That's what I want. And I am not going to put an eyeliner. I'm gonna leave it alone. I really, really like how it looks. And so I'm just gonna like not gonna mess with it any further. So we're gonna use our lash. Let me just curl my lashes and we're gonna find out how I like the sample Troublemaker, that sample that we got, okay? And the packaging is so sleek and beautiful. Oh my gosh. You know what? I used to be one of those people who are like, oh, it's just a packaging. Who cares? And now I'm like, yes, I get it. It does make such a big difference. It's not everything. I'm not saying packaging is everything, but when you have nice packaging and the contents are amazing, you're just like, yes, that's what I want. I might just leave my lip gloss just like so. Now that we curled our lashes, I mean, my lashes are not perfect, but it's okay. Oh, you know what? Actually, what I'm gonna do, where's my black eyeliner? Maybe I'm not gonna do it. We're just gonna do that. Oh, see, this is what I don't like about the rubber kind of applicator for mascara is like it pokes my friggin' eye. It hurts. I'm gonna try to find my waterproof liner because I do want a tight line just the outer parts of my eye. I don't know, the claim's supposed to make it longer, my lashes, but it is not doing that. But whatever, it's okay. It is what it is. I might top it up with the hourglass, because I've really been liking that. You know what? I will add some liner just to give me an illusion of thicker lashes. I'll be back. Okay guys, I'm back with my final thoughts. I need to wrap this up because I have to get ready to go. But for my lips, I just combined this Clinique blushing pop. It's a really pretty nude, and I really wanted to try this Ultra Lip by ColourPop, and obviously that's the shade name. But I just feel like this suits it a little bit more. I wanted to have a darker lip, and as long as it's shiny, that's the most important thing. Anyways, I really am in love with this look that we have today. I will try to do a get ready with me next week with this Naked palette. I'm gonna show you how it is, and you know, I do want to give it another chance, but it doesn't even hold candle this to this. This is really good. And as I said before, I want to buy the Urban Decay Cherry palette now because of this bad boy. I love the finish of this. Yes, it might not be full coverage, but the combination of the pure, let me just get it. The combination of these products, the Maybelline Fit Me This Pure primer, along with this Healthy Elixir and this concealer, just like I'm having a good base makeup day. You know, when your base is just looking on point, not too cakey skin, you know, like that's what the vibe I'm getting from this combination. And I can't pinpoint which one because I used the exact same products yesterday, but today is better. Although the difference with yesterday is I put the powder underneath, and I'm like, oh, it's not summer anymore. I shouldn't be doing that anymore. So yes, I really, really like this finish. It's just, again, it's just really, really nice. And yeah, that's about it. I mean, what else can I say? I really love the results of that. And if you're tempted to get the Urban Decay Naked palette, do I regret buying it? The only reason is no, because I got it for $33 and I used my points. But if you're using your money, I would say pass. If you're not using points to buy it, I wouldn't get it, because there's just so much more products in the market right now that have those shades that have superior quality. Like my quad from Patrick Starr is better than that. And if you let me pick, have like lots of shades or just a quad but good quality, I'll pick the quality over quality. So yeah, that's about it. You know, those are my final thoughts, and thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. It makes me so happy. I love communicating with you, and I love having our beautiful community out here just sharing thoughts, and thank you so much for that. And yeah, it makes me happy. So yeah, that's about it. Share this video if someone you know is curious about the Urban Decay Naked palette, because it is on sale right now and it's being discontinued. And subscribe, and if you do subscribe, if you want to, okay, if you do want to subscribe, just hit that notification bell so that way next time you will be notified once I upload. And like it if you like it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.